me dio 30 y propina.
Nice.
Y después me dijo, véngame a buscar para que me lleve. Fui y lo busqué un día, lo llevé con una vez centro comercial donde la señora, para la peluquería para la señora, lo volví a regresar para el aeropuerto.
Son buenos para pintar.
In 1,000 feet, slight left onto the ramp to South Lower Wacker Drive.
Ya veníamos acá para que los pagamos.
El trompas.
Lots of fresh water for them. So tribes like the Menominee, the Sauk, Fox, Miami, Illinois also call this area home at different times of year. And we owe them a great deal. They were the caretakers. They've been the caretakers of this land for thousands of years. They helped DuSable navigate the landscape, and they gave us our name. Because the name Chicago comes from a French translation. No, these aren't dinosaurs. They're bigger than dinosaurs. Let's dive in. We have a lot to talk about. And we're going to start with one of my absolute favorites. Here to the left. It's... Yeah. 2 + 2 = gross. We were drinking our own sewage. So in 1892, the Army Corps of Engineers came to Chicago to save us. And you might be thinking, that was so nice of them to come and clean up the river. That's not what they did. They reversed the flow. So we sent our polluted water down to St. Louis, Missouri. They dug a 28-mile channel from the south branch of the river and connected it to a series of rivers that empty into the Mississippi River. And by digging that channel on a downward slope, they just used gravity to permanently pull the water in the opposite direction, away from Lake Michigan, saving our drinking water, and making this the only river on the planet that flows backwards. Now, we kept polluting the river, and in a little bit I'll tell you how we finally stopped. Spoiler alert, something bad happened in October of 1929. We'll talk about what that was later. But Art Deco was very popular until then, so we'll see a lot today. But right now, soak it in, folks. We have reached the crown of the Chicago River. We call this area Wolf Point. It's where the 3 branches of the river come together. And this was also the cradle of Chicago. Back in the early 1800s, there were just a few buildings here. That building, that building, that building, that building, and that building, built in the past 8 years. So this is the... Well, McDonald's cherry pie boxes. Or sticks of deodorant. You guys get the point, right? We can manipulate materials in new and interesting ways with this new technology. But enough about this new stuff, because I want to take you back to 1898, so I can show you the oldest building that we will see on our tour. It had no balconies, just a few windows, right? It was an insulated box. But in the 70s, the meatpacking business that operated in Fulton House finally closed down under the city for years. It's going to be finished probably in the next 5 to 7 years, and once that's finished, there's going to be no excuse. This river is going to be in really, really excellent shape. And to show you how bad things got, in the 70s, there were only 10 species of fish left in the river, but today there are over 70. Plaza, the first office building in the country, built with an open-air plaza. But these buildings were finished in 1929, and that October, the stock market crashed. That sent the U.S. into the Great Depression, and that was pretty much the end of the 40s. World War II happened, so, you know, we were busy for a while. For almost 30 years, nearly no new office buildings of any style were built anywhere in the country. creating a law that keeps the lakefront open, free, and clear of any obstruction, whatever, forever, I think was the best decision the city has ever made.
Bridge over there.
That is a good picture.
Just have like, just have horse going to like yeah. We actually have a bigger stepping slightly back. If it's going to come down, it comes down in one place. Yeah, the whole thing. don't know whether Aquascape will fit you. That pool of fish. Yeah, this is. We just use a lot of mackerel. We've got they brought the bottom up to work, yeah. What? Oh, yeah. That's why you see
Slow down.
It's beautiful, but the weather is decent size.
Look at those cute kids. Come on, playing along on holiday.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to be vlogging my Pondemonium 2024. This is my first time here. I'm a rookie. I've only built a sphere so far. And we're here to learn how to build ponds. So when I get back, I'm going to be building my first pond. And yeah, so I'm going to be vlogging every day how the event goes. Today's my first day. We registered. We went on a tour to see all the ponds Aquascape has built. It was pretty amazing, so I'm going to be uploading all that as well. And yeah, enjoy the video.
About 3 hours northwest of us in Rochester, and I went to see him, and it was infectious. Of course, everybody knows the same story. We all have it. So back in '99, we started with our first pond at our retail store.
Brilliance in front of you. So I'm disappointed, and you should tell them that. You should have been there, man, because that will raise the bar for everyone. Because it's not just for the more people we can get into this, the bigger this industry is going to grow, the more success that we're going to have. These guys did this, told you their dreams, their trade secrets, their visions.
After the presentation that we get tonight, and after you guys go to Aqualand tomorrow. So with no other further ado, I'm going to now talk about the biggest problem that I see when I visit your customers' ponds. When I go out and vlog all of you guys, I have seen this years and year after year, and after 3...
Right? Australians? Free track here? Nope. All right.
Only Australian.
So, pretty cool recognition from your peers to be up here and nominated. I could probably talk an hour on each one of those guys and their journey. Some of them have only been building ponds for a few years, and they're already up here. But some of those guys went to work with Artists of the Year. They volunteered their time. They wanted to be better at their...
Lights, camera, action. Now that you guys seen all the pond tours, well, that wasn't all of them, but that was most of them. You guys saw pond lists, ponds, swimming ponds, spheres, water fountains, and we also went to the Artist of the Year. I got to see a couple of the Artists of the Year, and then we also did the awards. All that was cool. But today is the day that I've been waiting for. Last time I was here, I saw like 4 or 5 people build a 10 by 15 pond, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But today we're gonna be building a pond hands-on. So it's gonna be my first time building a pond, and I will be bringing this back to St. Cloud, Florida, and I will be building ponds, bringing nature to people's yards. So y'all stay tuned for the videos that are coming. I'm gonna show you the process, and let's go. Enjoy.
I actually almost was going to be driving through Montana.
Hey, whatever works. Technology can't fight it. Cannot fight it. So we can start with product we need it there.
Modelo.
Especially with the color changing lights. And then just kind of open it up for questions you guys have, okay? We have limited time, so I'll kind of move through it, but if you have questions, just ask them. Man, it's pretty informal. Okay? Starting off, we have a line of white lights, warm whites. That light line is a 2-wire, 12-volt system, right? You can splice those if you need to. We recommend silicone wire nuts, right? So you're
More on the product development end of things. Maureen manages all the videos and the packaging and the instructions, all that kind of fun stuff. So today we're going to talk about water treatments.
Separate entities, I'd like to push it all together and build something bigger. I'd like to put it all together. So one reservoir is definitely going to simplify it all. Yeah, keep it simple. You guys so does it count? I do what I want. I don't know if you can win. Huh? I said I do what I want. I don't know if we can win. You know, I don't know if there's like some rule we can break. I don't think so. I'm just going to live by the let's do what we want. How about an intake bank?
Someone come up with the design.
Rock over the front of your freaking funnel. There you go. You gotta be. This is permanent. Yeah, because we got these have to run. Yep. So if that makes that easy, you can get both pumps in there. How much plumbing you got? You got plenty enough plumbing to do that.
I'll be right back.
I just line it right there. Where do we want the block at? Block right there. Okay, sorry.
what's your thought process? Oh, well, what we got?
We've got an urn.
Still the ball back.
We have an urn that we're about 4 feet deep. One of us. I guarantee you, Joey.
Do we have an urn? Yeah, we got an urn. For what it is? Just throwing down on the liners. Man, I'm doing it. Not level. I'm watching it. All of our 1 or 2 boys. They're all lined up. I'm about to go to class. I'd say that next one get that there. We start running that way. Back to this. Got it? Yeah. Let's set that up. Well, I guess just hand me some.
Y'all put an overflow in? I've got one. Clean that a little bit.
Probably overkill, but
Sorry. We got any pipe? Any water that we lose? Well, I mean, we got any leave some in it. I want to be able to foam this in here. What you want to do like a slopers?
well, I know we do.
No, we don't. Hey, over there in those big red buckets, there should be some.
Oh, that. Thank you.
Hey, how do you get a saw comp too, man? Hey, listen, don't ask questions. Hey, listen. Well, there's 2 pumps in there. Yeah, so one for that.
I guess they won't have to split it.
Make the rock pile kind of go away. Let that tree be right here. Next one right there, does the same thing to it. Boys, we get the boss man out of who knows how to
Yeah. But that's awesome, man. Well, I'm glad I ran into you and made that connection. That's awesome.
Yeah, buddy.
and broke them into pieces. And then I mortared them in around and created like little tools under the fountains and sleeve blades too. It's really nice tonight, especially when you light the fires on the top of it.
Yeah. Yeah, you have quite a bit of longer than hot stuff.
There's the 3 little ones and the big giant one I got from here. They had that fucking column over here for, I don't know, 15 years.
It is limestone.
Beautiful limestone.
More water. More flow, fix it.
You better go back. Don't go. Yeah, we'll have that.